Hi guys, welcome to a new video. Today is going to be a really brief follow-up from the video I made about the Garmin 945, and it's going to address a very simple topic, and that is which is the best and cheapest entry-level triathlon / multisport watch. And I believe it still is my first GPS multisport watch, aka the Garmin 735xt. This watch has all the features you need for triathlon, swim run, and you can customize it, you can add sports, you can do so many different things. It has a bunch of metrics. It has HR with an optical sensor on the wrist, and it is incredibly cheap. You can find it for so cheap. I think it retails new for just above $200, 200 euros, but you can find it used on like Facebook Marketplace and a bunch of other different places like that, because a lot of people like buy it, they use it for 1 year, and then when they realize that they want something a bit more, sturdy and with a better build quality, they just progress and get a different one. So I got this watch, I think it was 3 years ago, and after using it 1 year, basically the only thing that happened is that it broke because the build quality isn't that good. Okay, so a little side note. It broke, yes, because the build quality isn't great, but what actually happened is I was on a shoot and I attached a GoPro sticker to the quadrant and attached a GoPro to the watch basically. So that was actually a mistake on my part. What happened is when I went to take the GoPro sticker off, those things stick to anything. They are so hardcore. Basically it ripped the quadrant out. But in normal day-to-day use, it wouldn't have broken. Back to the video. Broke because the build quality isn't that good. You are sacrificing the price for the build quality. The technology is really solid, and it is technology that is included in a bunch of other different watches, but the build quality is very much like plasticky and it doesn't really feel great. But if the objective is to have the first GPS multisport watch of your life and you're not really sure how it's going to pan out, I would 100% get the 735xt. It comes with, of course, run, bike, swim, all the different Garmin activities that you usually have. As I said before, it has a very precise elevate optical HR sensor, so that can give all the resting heart rate during activity. It can count steps, it can count calories, it can do all the things that more high-end Garmin watches do, and it connects directly with the Garmin Connect app. Other cool features of the Garmin 735xt are instant notifications, so you can get notifications from your phone directly on your watch. You can see messages and all that kind of stuff, notifications from PayPal, email, everything. That is pretty cool. And the battery life I found to be consistent, absolutely enough for 70.3. Don't really know about a full distance Ironman. This watch, when it came out, was marketed for people who were doing middle distance triathlon. So it was never marketed for people doing the full distance. And this comes with a shorter battery life. Of course, you can do a lot of tweaks to extend the battery life, but basically it is a watch that with GPS is going to last around middle distance triathlon, 70.3 triathlon. I would definitely recommend it as the first triathlon watch. It can be really great. It can do everything you need. It can track open water swims, you can do road running, trail running, cycling, indoor cycling, customized activities. It's very light, and this is basically the only downside I would say, is that the build quality isn't that good. It does feel a bit cheap, but for the price, the value you were getting is insane. I would rate it as the best value watch you can still get, especially if you get it used. You can get some crazy, you might even spend 120 bucks on this, 120 euros on this watch. It's absolutely, I believe it to be the best value for money you can get. So if I were to go back and start everything again, that would be 100% the watch I would get, Garmin 735xt. I would look for it on like Facebook Marketplace and see if I can get a deal on it, or otherwise I personally got it on a deal with Amazon, so it was super cheap. As I said in the other video, from the day I put it on, I basically never took it off. I really got into all the data, the training data, the sleep metrics, heart rate, and all those different things. And I believe that Garmin is a really solid choice because it has very in-depth analysis with its ecosystem, so Garmin Connect. The level up from this, but it is already quite a bit more expensive, would be the Garmin 745, Forerunner 745, which is a dedicated multisport and triathlon watch, and it has a longer battery life, but it does come at a cost. It is around $500, 500 euros. Maybe they have some sales going on, but this is the same build quality of the Garmin 945, but with just a shorter battery life. So you are trading off those extra $200 for the Garmin 945 just for a little less battery. So if you are doing Ironman 70.3, but some people also say full distance, but you gotta be fast, maybe the Garmin 745 could be a good choice. If you are looking for a watch that is not triathlon specific and you just run, I think the best bet now is the Garmin Forerunner 245, which doesn't come with a swim mode, but has all the different, elevate, HR sensor, and all the features that higher end watches have, with less build quality and less battery life. But yeah, what I would say is I still believe that even though it is 3 years old, the Garmin 735xt still is the best bang for buck entry level triathlon and multisport watch. So if you are new to the endurance world, to the triathlon world, and you want to just like dip your feet in, I believe that the moment you get this watch, you're never gonna take it off. But if you don't wanna like spend a lot of money and just see what happens, go for it. I absolutely 100% recommend it. So, very short video. Let me know if you found it useful, and if you decide to get the 735xt, let me know what you think. Cheers, and thanks for watching.